So what's the difference between, like I said, a Jared Goff and a Matthew Stafford in the offense that you guys have running?
Well, I think you really look at it. Right now, we're kind of in an era in the league where these young quarterbacks, when I got in it, it's like you didn't play till your third, fourth, fifth year. It's like, how long can we keep the guy off the field? Now it's like the opposite. It's how fast can they get him on the field? And then it's like they want him to play like a 10-year vet in their third or fourth year in the league. And it's like, I think for Jared, it's one of those things that's really, you look at the aggressiveness our organization has had with trying to win and win now. And that's kind of been the motto of everything they've done. And you really look at the stage Jared was in, being in his fifth, sixth year, there's still a lot of things for him to learn. There's still a lot of experiences to have. And really the era that what I say is what really separates Stafford as well, just in a general way. He's been around. He's played 12, 13 years. He's seen it all. You're not surprising him with things. He just needs to, okay, this is the kind of team we're playing, or this is the coverages and how they're going to do things. So I think it's really, you took, hey, a guy who knows what Jared Goff's future is going to be 5, 6, 7 years from now. And you said, hey, we can go get the guy who's already been through it all, has a ton of talent, and proven that if you give him just a little bit more, what could he do? And I think that's really what it ended up being a decision about. And that's really the two differences, is that Jared's a great kid. He was he's a guy that guys loved in the locker room. Nobody really had a problem with him ever. I mean, was working his butt off. But the reality is that Matthew was a guy who's done it, proved it, been in some of those moments, been a very successful quarterback, and really was the prime age. And really what we see is that you either are winning right now in the league with a really young quarterback and a super talented roster, or you've got a vet quarterback who's been around, seen it all, and they're leading the ship. And I think that's what they chose, is to go with Stafford and a guy who's leading the ship.
So you have 4 Pro Bowls, right? 2 times All-Pro. Now you're in a locker room. How do you go ahead and kind of let the young guys know, like, this is our time, fellas? Like, how do you get that message across to all the young guys, like, every single day about this specific year?
I think what makes it easy for us right now in this current time with us is that with a guy like Aaron Donald and a guy like Jalen Ramsey, some of the vets that we have, a Leonard Floyd, it's guys who literally, they don't say anything. They just practice and they just work and they just train, and they're ready to be at their elite selves every day, and nobody has to tell them
so they're
what to do.
leading by example.
Yeah, and so guys get to see that. And when you get to walk in the locker room and you get to see guys like that, who it's like Jalen is livid if, like, we're winning by 30 and coach takes him out of the game. It's like he's so mad and upset, but it's like, oh, okay, well, just come off the field. But at the same time, you're like, man, that's what makes this guy special. Like, he didn't want to miss one op to play this game. Not, oh, man, I want people to see me. Like, I want to play this game. You know what I mean? And so AD's wired the same way. I think when you got an organization, for me and those guys, it's like, all we got to do is just be who we are. And we're put in a situation with Sean McVay. He's not this egotistical coach who says, it's all my thing. He's the guy promoting us, like, hey, guys, you just do what these guys do it how they do it, and we're going to have success. And so it puts you in a spot where it's like, I don't have to say a lot. They get to see it every day, and it's pointed out to them every day that, some of the best in the game. They don't talk a whole bunch. They just do it. They work out, they outwork people, and they outplay people.